Story of life. Struggles all nigga know. All nigga ever been through. Feel me? And I done had an empty stomach. And I done had some empty pockets. But I ain't never had an empty hustle. Get it on my pops gave me the hustle. I swear I hate to see them pain and suffer. I need them cause it ain't too many that's gon' love me. And boy, in the trenches, man, it's like rubbing. And man, it's issues when you out here, though, running. I miss my daughter and you know your daddy love you. I wear my heart on my sleeve, gripping them pistols. You niggas playing so foul, blowing your whistle. But I done been through so much that I can't even hear you. If you don't know the struggle, you can't understand it. That's probably why I always will be the red bandit. Hurricane, always causing damage. But they don't give a fuck about them damn families, man.
Tell your people that we on a mission. Extra heavy when I'm on my grind. Straight to the money, that's what's on my mind. Been on this road too long, I pray to God that I can get rid of them hard times and them heartaches, them sorrows and empty place, them long nights forced to stay up late. My living conditions was unsafe. Every night I hit my knees and pray, and I'm thanking him for them better days. All I see is opportunity. By any means, it ain't nothing new to me. Yeah.
Hard times make a hard grind, but make it last long. Hop the gate to make a play. Back and forth, make it last long. Come early, leaving late. Vampire at my own home. No problems, wanna keep it straight. Ease my nerves by blowing strong.
Screw, cup, make your heat go.
Been in block style re-up. Need on the seat that one D-up. Kick it and cool it, blood in my ear. Throwing through the check, now throwing through it later. Cool more rate count like a calculator. Floating up high like a space invader. Flying on heavy like it's supposed to be. Cool weight like it's supposed to be. Back in the days, them struggling days, no days on feet. In the kitchen, eat, and you going to sleep. Catch a beat and I make it sweet. Coming through like a kid sleeping. I'm putting sleep and they count sheep. Creep and they count sheep.
Tell your people that we on a mission. Extra heavy when I'm on my grind. Straight to the money, that's what's on my mind. Been on this road too long, I pray to God that I can get rid of them hard times and them heartaches, them sorrows and empty place, them long nights forced to stay up late. My living conditions was unsafe. Every night I hit my knees and pray, and I'm thanking him for them better days. All I see is opportunity. By any means, it ain't nothing new to me. And why they never ever did shit for me? See, I did for them, but apparently they ain't the way I go. I heard they wanna bury me. That small talk, they don't wanna step to me. I had to get it out the mud, and I barely made it out. It still haunts my sleep. Nightmares of me living back on the streets. In a bit of cold without food to eat. Told myself that I'm never going back. Whether it's a 9 to 5, I posted in a trap. By a little time, I gotta put us on the map. Told my cousin Tommy, do your time, I got you when you back. I'ma give my promise, I ain't never going back. I'ma grind, gotta get it what I lack way back. In the days, I'ma get it, that's a fact, quote that. Got my balls and my word, neither one of them I lack. I will be known as the sire, king of the strongest empires. God, the only thing that's higher. It had got down to the wire. The struggle is what it inspires. I'ma be one of the greatest. I'ma be known as the great, doing whatever it takes. Greatness is what I'm gonna make. Burnt all of the snakes in the fire. Finally free of the fate. Your people that we on a mission. Extra heavy when I'm on my grind. Straight to the money, that's what's on my mind. Been on this road too long, I pray to God that I can get rid of them hard times, them heartaches, them sorrows and empty place, them long nights forced to stay up late. My living conditions was unsafe. Every night I hit my knees and pray, and I'm thanking him for them better days. All I see is opportunity. By any means, it ain't nothing new to me. Yeah.
Man, drop some ones, man. Like, share, and subscribe with us. We about to get ready to get started here in a minute. Just want to go over and share some things with you guys. And we got Work Session Season 8. It starts tomorrow. Hope you guys are locked in. Hope you are ready to be in class. If you're not, then I don't even know what to tell you. But you better get there, man. You know, you better get there. All right. Happy Sunday to you too as well, Charlie.
LIP. Go 8. Go 9.
I want to know who up for the program today. Give me a second.
Tell me, are you up for me? Are you up to fly for me? Break the mental change for me. Crucify the mind for me. Are you up to rise for me? Please just be more for me. Gotta go 9 with me. Live in peace with me. See eye to eye with me. Truth came out the womb with me. Gotta take the with me. The stars in line in me. Had to eat the yanni, so you know I got the juice in me. They jocking off the spells and my soulmates living well. Try to test the gold 8, you know you catching hell. Fresh up out the yanni and I power up for real. You can find me in your dreams, G. See, I'm just the energy. It's heat to meet your highness. Yes, I am your highness. Tell me, are you up for me? Up for me, up for me. Tell me, will you fly for me? Fly for me, fly for me. Will you go 9 with me? 9 with me, 9 with me. Live in peace with me, peace with me, peace with me. Tell me, are you up for me? Up for me, up for me. Tell me, will you fly for me? Fly for me, fly for me. Will you go 9 with me? 9 with me, 9 with me. Live in peace with me, peace with me, peace with me. We be all together rich, wait till the scene hit. I am what I wear, and I am what I see, and I am what I be. You can see me in a currency, check me in currently. Gotta water up my seeds, harvest time is all me. 360 greetings on light, all of me. Come to the dark side if you really wanna see. We up in the beehive, high five, all lie. Know it take more if you wanna be this fly. You ain't gotta ask why. If you looking with your eye, you ain't gotta testify. See, nature never lie. I'm drawing up this energy. They hate that we never die. Baby, tell me, are you up for me? Up for me, up for me. Tell me, will you fly for me? Fly for me, fly for me. Will you go 9 with me? 9 with me, 9 with me. Live in peace with me, peace with me, peace with me. Tell me, are you up for me? Up for me, up for me. Tell me, will you fly for me? Fly for me, fly for me. Will you go 9 with me? 9 with me, 9 with me. Live in peace with me, peace with me, peace with me.
Y'all got me crunk today. We ain't done, man. We vibing right now, but listen, y'all. What's up? What is up with y'all out there today? Season 8 starts tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Time. If you not there, I don't know what to tell you. You better get
If
there.
you really love me, won't you come and hug me? Won't you come express your feelings, yeah? Cause I done seen many things make you turn heartless, make you turn darkness, yeah. If you really love me, won't you come and hug me? Won't you come express your feelings, yeah? Cause I done seen many things make you turn heartless, make you turn to darkness, yeah. If you wanna feel my love, first you gotta feel my pain, yeah. If you wanna feel my love, first you gotta feel my pain, yeah. If you wanna feel my love, yeah. First you gotta feel my pain, yeah. If you wanna feel my love, first you gotta feel my pain, yeah. Time after time and I heard that you love me. Them be the same lips turn around and hate me. You ain't by no action, I'm losing my patience. My little cousin love to hug me and her name is Patient. Roll up my weed and you know I'm gon' face it. My girl sucked another nigga, dick it's hard to face it. So I did the race and run up my paper. All my asses miss me now, I'm on the elevator. My chin in the air, gas hit the carburetor. Soon as you touch the money, I swear these haters wake up. Family was the first to really fuck me over. First time I ever fucked a fucking cold shoulder. Miss my nigga Tommy Cooker with the soda. I miss my nigga used to pull up and roll up. I miss my pop used to drink on the Miller. First money past me was Reggie Miller. I wouldn't even trip because the time was real though. I miss chillin' on the hill.
For real, man. I got one question. One question for y'all. And after this, man, after this song, because this song, I used to wake up.
Really just trying to get all the way through this 32.
Damn in the morning, boy. Y'all have no idea. Talk to him, Kay.
Cash is whole, no collateral. I'm a profit bitch, that's what I had to do. Stop the shit you ain't have to do. The pot, the pissin' ain't half as cool as the studio right after school. I was there cause I had it,
What'd he
fool.
say?
I got it then, and I got it then, and I got it then till I had to move. Slinging beats on the west side. That was back when we had the booth. Then was probably the best time. Bitches throwing ass and they
This
showing
song used to get me
boobs.
so
Everybody came rolling through. Pulling up and they blowing too. Good gas in the forward too. Good tracks and they love to move. From the spaz on a nigga like he was getting there from a nigga white. I been bumping cash, got me feeling like I been in the last of my little life. I was gay, what you made, let me kill the sprite. 100 ways to the grave, you might be the night. I just made me another one, but I'm feeling right. It's okay if I fade, just remember Mike. As the realest, bitch, I did this shit for years. We was the kid, killing these niggas for real. Bitch, you don't think that I'm sick? Oh, you can't hear? I know you think that I'm trill. Born in pussy on my ear, Tupac and Big, Jay-Z, Nasir and Manil. I do this shit for my kid. Look at my skin, I'm the beginning, the end. King in my blood, no flex. No, these fucking bras won't catch me. Raw, hit you with the all-now test. Watch out for them niggas standing next. Y'all play the right part to the I card on the I only want you can guess. Break his chest, neck, face, legs. Break his chest, neck, face, legs, and arms. But you can compare me to Edison. Brightest that first light, but right off that medicine. Meddling, devilish, oh, but I'm better than anyone ever said. Bitch, let's see, I'm woozy, I've been a trip. Going stupid with doobies up in the wheel. Fuck a groupie, I'm doing this manuscript. You a newbie, I'm new, but the hell is king. Stupid bitch, and I ain't with having convo. I'm busy switching my console. Cause the game will change up on your pronto. The sky fell, I sell poncho. Cap been twisted since Mondo's. Prison rules, barcodes. This the jungle with the tar rolls. Play the hand like guitar rolls. Harpsichords, I'm his hardest Thor. I'm an artist, boy. Know what awesome, boy. I'm in the car with Carson going almond joy. The Herf is talking some harvest noise. What's a pussy to a starving boy? 100 cookies in a carton of soy. Fuck a rookie, I'm a garden joy. Yeah.
Talk to him. Talk to him, cuz.
Bitch.
Did you mention my name? I'm bringing pain at the major. Go straight to the paper, get rolled like a baker. You lame. Bitch, I'm done doing them favors. Bad bitches and nosy neighbors. I'm chilling, I'm blunted or something. Fuck it, go make me an omelet or something. I'm hungry, skin is real sunny. Melanin. Get my medicine, yet again, boost my intelligence. Extraterrestrial, alien shit. I been gone, running through the city like a fucking Flintstone. You looking like the little nigga getting picked on. I been knew you was them niggas that was scared on the curb. What's the word? Flipping birds off the Monty and observe
Now,
how
here
I
go the
niggas so
question. Are you
observe with
ready?
this word.
Listen.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
You.
Who are
Yeah,
you?
who are you?
You talking to me?
Damn.
Man, who are you?
That's what we want.
Don't walk up to me. Don't walk up to me. Who are you? Who are you? Hey, who are you?
Yeah.
Who
Look
are
in that
you?
mirror and ask yourself today.
Who are you? Who are you?
You.
Who are you? You talking to me? You talking to me?
Well,
Who are you? Who are you? Don't walk up to me. Don't walk up to me. Who are you?
You gotta ask yourself that today, family. Who are you? Real talk, man. Just vibing, having some fun. Don't forget about work session season 8 starts tomorrow. Free classes, no excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. If you hear, you hear. If you ain't, listen, it ain't my fault you ain't in the paint. You know what I'm saying? So don't get mad at me about what we doing. And when you miss opportunities and able to be a part of something, you can get to go back, watch, whatever you got to do. You got to make it your responsibility to want to be there. But if you don't, then hey, man, we get it. Catch us in the paid classes, all I can tell you, because, man, we've been doing this for a minute. Season 8 is here. Y'all ready for season 8? Let me know who ready for season 8 out here in the chat, man. Y'all ready for season 8? Season 8. We got 18 up in here, man. I think it's time for us to start now. We about to talk about challenging jurisdiction, guys. Welcome to In God We Trust Academy podcast. Always thankful for every last one of you for making this possible, guys. Do not forget that, right? It's always amazing to be able to do this and learning the knowledge and information that we are taking in today and being able to exercise those things and get the remedies that we are literally seeking, man. And that is what is about, right? It's all love, always all love. Do know that. So what's up, man? Let's talk about challenging jurisdiction. I posted something today on my page today about challenging jurisdiction, and what we did was a plea of demurrer, right? And in that plea of demurrer, well, in certain places they have abolished demurrer. So if you go look this up and it say it abolished it, then it only means that you just have to do a motion to dismiss. So they're literally both the same. And it's where you're actually stating like, hey, your facts might be true. I might have ran a red light. I might have speeding. I might have been speeding. I might have been doing this. I might have been doing that. All of that may be true. But however, your proceedings are wrong. Your due process is wrong. All of these things are violations that will literally get a case removed, okay, for you. And you have to truly know that and how to literally stand on that at all times, beautiful people. So I want you to be able to do that, right? I want you to be able to do that. We got a lot of new people that's around, man. We're steady growing. I know TikTok, y'all, listen, they keep taking down the information from y'all. So go to the book, go to the Blue app, and you can go check everything there. But other than that, I don't know, man. Talk to TikTok be on some old hating stuff, man. Then now you know they be having AI watching. So now AI be watching your lives, and they be telling you, you know, what the subjects and stuff about, and they doing that so they can catch like certain things that people be saying, and AI reports it, and boom, they'll cut you off. They cut me off the other day. So I got to watch what I say over here on TikTok with y'all. But over here in the free world, the free land, YouTube, you know, in Tube Town, yeah, anything goes over here. But y'all on TikTok, it's something else different. Different. So what I will say is we about to show y'all today challenging jurisdiction. So to give you a storyline of what I posted today, though, somebody that's in the MNRP with us, actually, Miss Ferguson herself. This is back when we were first in I think maybe season 2 of Work Session, something of that nature, where we were moving according to the true understanding of law merchant, and also just you know, knowing what a demurrer is and dismissing the case in that way, right? And I got it from, let me see if I got one of those books in here with me right now. Hold on. It might not be the exact book, but I was reading one of these books here, and one of these books, as you can see. So I was reading one of these books. It ain't exactly one of these, but these are a collection of books from a place it's called Legal Treaties and stuff like that. And a lot of this stuff went from 1800s, 1926. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, this outdated and stuff like that. Listen, the remedy is never outdated. The principle of the remedy is never outdated. Now, will they change it and move it to another place to do it? Like plea of demurrer, you can read that it's been abolished. Even habeas corpus in certain places has been abolished to an extent, but they didn't abolish it they abolished it from being its own separate proceeding. So now a habeas corpus is under a post-conviction proceeding in certain places. In certain places, a habeas corpus is still relevant. But my point is, me saying that is they can never get rid of the actual remedy and the principles of the remedy. So they can only move it to another place. And once you start understanding that, that is going to help you see. So I was reading one of these books and started truly understanding, because it goes all the back about all the remedies that has been taking place and how they move. What is a writ of prohibition? Like, this is mandamus and prohibition, motion to quash or set aside writ. Just these type of things are in here. So I learned a lot about procedures and how these things actually work. Now all you got to do is, if they still are operating in these, then you can still use these in a certain type of way. But if they have them written in other procedures, such as motion to dismiss and stuff like that, because plea demurrer is, in certain places is no longer allowed. So, but they abolished it. They just moved it to just saying motion to dismiss for lack of subject matter or jurisdiction or something of that nature. So it's just you understanding that and knowing that, right? So, story time. So basically, Melissa was taking our class, plea demurrer, and she had a friend and that she wanted to help out, and she took the plea demurrer from the class and gave it to them for their particular situation. Thank you guys for the hearts. Appreciate that. And the rose. But they actually took their plea demurrer and, filed it. So the story of what this case is about is basically this guy was on probation already. They kicked in his door pretty much. And when they kicked in his door, they had found guns. One of the guns wasn't registered, kind of scraped off or whatever. They found controlled substance, everything, right? And so they ended up going to jail. They did a petition to revoke the actual probation for the individual. So they put the plea demurrer in, and the demurrer was saying that, hey, all these facts that you're stating basically could be true, but your procedures and you violated due process, basically. And they did. So it was basically dismissed, right? But here's the thing. I'm going to read it to you guys so you can literally hear how the reporter wrote about this. And it was just crazy because the way the reporter wrote about it, like he was mad because somebody knew something. So it says, his name is Adam Westine. And it says a petition filed to revoke the probation of a 32-year-old Mountain Home man has been dismissed by the state. The action was announced during a session of Baxter County Circuit Court Monday. The petition was filed in late August after Adam Westine was alleged to have violated the terms and conditions of his 5-year probation sentence handed down in a 2017 Baxter County case. So Westine's violation included being in possession of drug paraphernalia in late March in Washington County and not appearing in court on the actual revocation case. So according to electronic records, Mountain Home Office of Arkansas Community Correction is supervising Westine. A probation officer in the local ACC office filed the revocation petition. So it says that Westine was arrested late June, 2017, and charged with participating in the sale of a quantity of methamphetamine and 3 LSD tablets to a person working with the law enforcement. And according to the probable cause affidavit, the actual buy took place in a residence identified as Westine. So the sale involved confidential informant. Westine and a female was reported to live in Westine residence. Sometime later, a search warrant was served by local authorities on the home where Westine and female live. The search turned up number LSD tablets along with paraphernalia commonly used to ingest or prepare the packaged drugs for sale. Officers also located various items of marijuana-related items, including wax, smoking pipes, and bongs. In addition, 2 loaded handguns were located in the bedroom occupied by Westine and the female. One of the firearms was reported to have part of the serial number removed. Acting as his own attorney, Westine filed a quasi-legal document titled Plea of General Demurrer. All right. So in mid-November, all right, basically challenges the complaint in the case, and it causes, it says, because he alleges it fails to state sufficient facts to constitute a cause of action. So he's saying that they failed to state sufficient facts to constitute a cause of action. He said prior to the revocation petition dismissal, Westine wanted his case moved directly to the Arkansas Supreme Court. If that was not done on a voluntary basis by the circuit court, Westine said he would be forced to file a writ of mandamus and prohibition with the state's highest court. to prevent any other damage of unalienable rights and are secured liberties protected by the Arkansas Constitution. In the pleading, Wetstein identified himself as a national of the United States of America, non-subject, non-resident, non-citizen, a native Arkansan, and natural person, Now, it says the language in Wetstein's plea of demurrer is difficult to follow because he can't read and represents a convoluted reading of the law. It appears similar to that used by individuals in such groups as, he said, sovereign citizens. Those involved in the sovereign citizen movement are required to believe that they are not subject to the laws the rest of us must obey. They believe if government officials waste a sovereign's time, they should reimburse the sovereign monetarily for the time. In the Wetstein's recent motion, he writes, I pray to be dismissed with reasonable cost of my labor and service in this behalf sustained. He appears to ask the court to approve reimbursement for the time and effort he put into defending himself against the revocation of his probation. So listen, he literally talks about this whole situation if this is a sovereign citizen thing, but literally the case was dismissed by the plea of demurrer, even though you called it a quasi-document and didn't understand it. Okay? So, and check this out. You got to listen. So let me tell you the timestamp. We got October 2022, there was a motion continuance, the 31st of October, the revocation hearing ordered. The defendant appeared before the judge on this date. The revocation was set to 12/12/22. All right. So then in November, it said order conditional release. And then it said 11/01, so that's 22. There's a revocation hearing that was scheduled. And then we put in the plea of demurrer. I think that says by the 11th or 14th. Okay, then that was put in. Then by the 23rd, it was order continuance. And then by the 12th, it was a dismissal. So they dismissed the case. The revocation of his probation, et cetera, and all of that was canceled. Like, they couldn't send him to jail, and actually he ended up getting fully off of probation, so he's not even on probation, and none of that wasn't on probation anymore either. But the point of me telling you that is because it works. The plea of demurrer is basically challenging the actual jurisdiction. So there's the ways to challenge jurisdiction besides what a lot of people tell you, but, you know, hey, if it works for you. I'm not mad at it, I promise you. But I'm just saying to you, so today I'm going to give you an idea of what that looks like. All right? Can I do that? Can I do that? So before I give you guys an idea, we're going to vibe. Everybody got to hit the like and share. Because if I'm going to share with you, you got to share with somebody else. So all I'm going to ask is y'all do that for me.
It's family.
3
it's
minutes,
money,
guys.
this
Like
music.
and share. Drop some words.
Everything that came with it.
Let me know
Hard
some.
work. I lost a lot, my nigga. And I gained a lot. And I'm still getting it. You feel me? I earned this shit. I earned this shit.
Let's go.
My family, this money, I earned
Show
this
some love
shit.
up in here before I show
Niggas
you.
shooting and they all missing, I earned this shit. I came from Hector, now we Copenhagen, I earned this shit. I done lost it all, now I gained it all, I earned this shit. I done took some losses this year. I done lost some family this year. I married my wife this year. They kicked in my door last year. I got it all back this year. It took me 29 years, but I can lose it all in one night. I never lost faith, so I took flight. I put in work just to get here, and they all say swag, this a good year. And I be like I'm trying to have a good life. Lost blood, shed tears in the same night. Miss my pops, I've been drinking on the highlight. Smoke weed every day, it's a highlight. Niggas shooting at me cause I'm in the spotlight. I'm still killing shit, better get your aim right. Never fall off, count it up all night. Family money, me, you better get your crew right. Before you do the job, hope you got the two right. Teamwork, cause we all want the same life. From the struggle to the fame, niggas hate right. To get the money, nigga, fuck it, live your own life. Before you dead and gone and you ain't live life. Before you dead and gone and you ain't live life. I earned this shit.
We got a giveaway tonight.
My family, this money, I earned this shit. Niggas shooting and they all missing, I earned this shit. I came from Hector, now we Copenhagen, I earned this shit. I done lost it all, now I gained it all, I earned this shit.
Let's go.
My family. family, this money, I earned this shit. Niggas shooting and they all missing, I earned this shit. I came from here to now we coke stack, I earned this shit. I done lost it all, now I gained it all, I earned
everything I got a nigga earn, whether it was recently or over long terms. No more empty places to my face, I'm a walking entree at my pace when you niggas gon' learn. I was at the bottom of the bottom, bunch of crabs in the bucket, said fuck it, motherfucker, my turn. I squirmed and wiggled a little burn, and shot up the middle like a missile season, like another bad perm. Stand firm in the action worm, away from the back and the fact too long than I intended on. I was lacking the back of mentalities and rather me battle peace, but I got it so I'm finished on. I don't see no other winners, nigga, we the one. Never fuck with number twos, nigga, we the one. Brighter than Thomas Edison, lead a meter on. Really think about it, what's a king to a pawn? Yeah, I put in the work and now I am a don. I will not stop until I am an icon. They come up to me and that's what have I done. I got it out the mud for fun, league on. You might last, take flight fast, so when should find a flash for fucking up in my stash. Get big mad and whole smash on your ass like it's my final task. I can't live my future past, man.
I earned this shit. My family, this money, I earned this shit. Niggas shooting and they all missing, I earned this shit.
That's why we
I
can
came
show
from
you.
here to now we coke stack, I earned this shit. I done lost it all, now I gained it all, I earned this shit. My family, this money, I earned this shit. Niggas shooting and they all missing, I earned this shit. I came from here to now we coke stack, I earned this shit. I done lost it all, now I gained it all, I earned this shit.
All right. Let me show you what we earned from all the hard work that we put in. Let me show you. So what does a plea of demurrer? Now, we always now put plea of demurrer and motion to dismiss. So you ain't going to have to go back and write it, because if they try to say, hey, the plea of demurrer has been abolished, but it does say motion to dismiss. So don't forget that. All right. So now, make sure everything is aligned up. You got to make sure you're in the right court. Make sure you got who you're supposed to have, etc. However it may look. Who is the charging? Who is the actual charging? Whether the plaintiff, whoever they may be, it could be the city, it could be the state, it could be you just have to know, right? Anything done in the county gonna automatically be brought into the state, but they're gonna bring it down in these lower courts. In these lower courts, guys, well, they tend to put you in a situation. So, are you ready? Here's the question. Are you ready? Because I don't think they ready for it. Oh, man, they done put some of y'all out, didn't they? They put some of y'all out. Yeah, boy, they did. Dropped y'all all the way down. It's all good, though. All right, so let's get started. Plea of demurrer, motion to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction, failure to state a prima facie claim, and violation of the right to an impartial tribunal. This is a special appearance, non-consent to jurisdiction. Now, special appearance also could be also the same thing. Special appearance is used to challenge jurisdiction. You're only specially appearing for a limited jurisdiction only to challenge jurisdiction, right? So, again, all of those things can and be abolished. If they are abolished, the principle of the remedy is never changed. It just goes into another matter, which means motion to dismiss. Okay? Hope that we got that understood. Everybody put motion to dismiss. Motion to dismiss. I want to see it in the chat. Now, motion to dismiss. Let's go. Drop it. All right? So, defendant, appearing specially and not generally, preserve all rights, respectfully submits this plea of demurrer motion to dismiss and states jurisdiction is not presumed. It must affirmatively appear on the record before the court may proceed. The burden is on the plaintiff to establish subject matter jurisdiction, personal matter jurisdiction, and a valid cause of action. Commonwealth versus Mock. All right. Insufficient charging instrument, right? So and you can also use the criminal rules of procedure or however they doing, which they usually bring all traffic tickets under criminal procedures, but they have a criminal procedure with a civil nature, vice versa. Yeah. So now a citation or complaint stating every essential element of the alleged offense. We're going to say this about traffic: a factual basis supporting the allegation and sworn verification by a complainant with firsthand knowledge. So if it's about traffic, the citation in this matter contains no sworn verification and does not allege facts establishing all required statutory elements. A legally insufficient citation cannot confer jurisdiction and must be dismissed. Commonwealth versus Goodman. Then you got to also the right to confront a competent accuser. So the Sixth Amendment and Article 1 section, we can say we're going to use Pennsylvania for this reason. So you use both state and the United States because they swore oath to both. So the Sixth Amendment and Article 1, Section 9 of the Pennsylvania guarantee the right to confront the accuser. So the plaintiff, City of Norwich, is a municipal corporation and cannot testify, cannot take an oath, and cannot be cross-examined. If no individual witnesses with direct knowledge appears, the case cannot proceed. Gerstein versus Pudge. So we just literally took that away from them. They can't appear. A state of such and such as a plaintiff can't appear before you. That's why an injured party has to be there. Okay? You have to understand that part, guys. This keeps them from bringing all that imaginary shit to you. And it does work, but you got to know the actual law and how to apply it. No injured party, no justiciable case. So no injured party is alleged, no property harm or personal harm is claimed, and where there is no injury, there is no cause of action and no jurisdiction. Maloney versus Central Hanover Bank, 1950. Limited jurisdiction of this tribunal. This court is a court of strictly limited jurisdiction under, we can say if it's in Pennsylvania, 42 PACS, 1515, and may only act where a valid charging instrument exists. Defects in the charging instrument are fatal and cannot be cured by presumption or of inference, right? Right to an impartial tribunal. State cannot be both accuser and judge. So due process requires a neutral and detached adjudicator. In the constitutional sense, a fair trial in a fair tribunal is a basic requirement of due process. So the Supreme Court has repeatedly held that where the prosecuting authority and adjudicating authority are structurally aligned, the tribunal is constitutionally disqualified. So that means that the judge and the prosecutor cannot be getting paid by the same freaking place and then attempts to go and make sure that they charge you. And this is why this is why there is a trial by jury for the people. Why? Because the people is the one who makes the actual decision. Why? Because everybody else is getting paid by either the state, the municipal, or something. So there's always going to be a conflict of interest, no matter what. Who pays the judge? That's the reason why the judge should only be able to hand out the sentence. He can never actually make a judgment on any situation. That's not the republic, and you have to understand that. So going to these traffic courts and all of that, and you involving yourself in these frivolous ass courts, but due to your consent, they take it. You take it because you're waiving a right. Because you do have the right to request a trial by jury in a competent jurisdiction, meaning this jurisdiction don't have the competency to do it because it's a bench trial, right? Toomey versus Ohio, Ware versus Village of Monroe, Caperton versus Massey Coal Company, Williams versus Pennsylvania as well. Pennsylvania Code of Judicial Conduct, a judge shall disqualify himself or herself where impartiality may reasonably be questioned. All day long is questioned. Okay, where the state through one department, police/prosecutor, and the reason why is you got to understand the state is not paying a judge in a municipal court. The city is paying them. Okay, so they can't be on a bench trial. They have to recuse themselves just for that particular reason. And all you got to go do is get the oath and show that they have taken the oath. And if they do anything, you can give a judicial notice and show them that if they violate the law, they are in breach of contract and you have a right to a civil claim on their official bond. I don't think y'all hear me, man. Drop some ones. I ain't going to continue till I see them. I got to know you awake out there and you're listening. Let me know y'all listening. We're just getting started, man. Because that's a fact. Y'all got to stop letting these municipal judges sit and adjudicate with you and the prosecutor as well when they both getting paid by the city. That's going to affect the impartial tribunal all day. That's why the power is in the people. The only way the power is in the people is if the people literally clarify the law and facts. The judge can have nothing to do with it. The only thing the judge can do is give the sentence according to the law and facts that was presented by the actual people. Anything else is bullshit. It's against the republic and considered to be treason, especially after you've been notified. I don't think y'all hearing me though. Oh, I don't think y'all hearing what I'm telling you. So when the state through one department, police, prosecutor, bring accusations and judge another army. Okay, so let me see. Can't see there you go. All right, so whether the state through one department bring accusations and judge, another arm of the state sits in judgment without a demonstrated independent basis of neutrality. The state becomes accuser and judge in the same cause, which is unconstitutional. You feel me? So the court must before proceeding, demonstrate on the record the identity of the complaining witness, the tribunal is structurally and functionally neutral, and that no financial, institutional, or systematic bias exists. And it does. It's going to. So if neutrality cannot be proven, this court must dismiss or transfer. Unlawful detention, failure to present without delay. If defendant was detained and not brought before a judicial authority without unnecessary delay, such detention violates the criminal procedures here and taints the proceeding, which is Commonwealth versus Duncan. That's due process of law. You are not supposed to be processed or taken, fingerprinted, placed in jail, restrained to any form of liberties without going to a magistrate with enough evidence and that there is no doubt at all. Okay? They have to articulate a probable cause without reasonable doubt. So there cannot be any doubt when it comes to criminal procedures, which they're going to run if it means they have to place you in jail. So that means they have to go to the magistrate. And then the magistrate can issue the warrant right there based on all the charges and say, hey, yes, you have the right to take them back to the jail. If that's not done first and they take you to jail first and then you go see the magistrate, that's violation of due process law because they never had it. And that's the reason why they want you to literally sign something. Right? Soon as you walk in and you got to see the judge coming from jail, before you even see or can talk to them, they want you to sign something. And that's you signing something as if you had already seen them and they put you in jail. No, you did not. That's the reason why. They were supposed to been took you to the magistrate first. So do understand that. All right? Do understand that. So now what we got is the relief that we are requesting. Unlawful detention here, of course, if defendant was detained and not brought before the judicial authority without unnecessary delay, such detention violates basically due process of law. So we want the relief requested, sustain of this plea of demurrer or motion to dismiss citation, complaint for lack of jurisdiction, and failed to state a prima facie claim. So my point is this. Also, if they take you to jail, no, it ain't 24 hours. See, all that's legislative. Let me help you guys. Let me help you understand this. Let me help you right now. Statutory law does not supersede the Constitution. The Constitution says you free. All right? You free until you taken through due process. You are demanded to be free. See, they try to do all this stuff because they say, oh, he might flight or whatever. No. There is no you can't make up anything until a person is actually proven to be guilty. All right? Now you justice is swift. So that means you have to immediately bring in and get ready for the actual case, etc. Based upon all evidence that's being presented. That means if you're going to charge somebody, you already got the evidence. We don't have to wait months on top of months. You feel me? It ain't about the judge sleeping. No, your freedom is now. It's not a 72 hours. It's not none of that. All of that, it's bullshit. Your liberties is now. There's no time at any given time should you ever be placed in restraint. They put that into legislation but it supersedes. It's trying to supersede the Constitution, and it cannot. And you guys got to make sure that it don't. And the only way that you're going to do that is by challenging that, because it doesn't matter. You need to wake the judge up. They on salary, getting paid salary. That means you already paid, buddy. Get your ass up, come down here. And if they don't have enough evidence to charge me, I shouldn't have to let my liberties be restrained. So that means I got to go through all this just for them to go in here. Then I'm suing y'all because you knew you didn't have enough evidence. It ain't no time wasted. See, and this is why it's so detrimental, because, okay, let's say they do take you to jail. They do all this stuff to you. They fingerprint you and all of that, get you before a judge, just for the judge to say, okay, case is dismissed. Boom, guess what? You got a full lawsuit against them, right? You got a full lawsuit against them. And it's definitely false imprisonment. Because you shouldn't have never been held. It's violated due process. You should have already been taken to the magistrate, and the magistrate could have determined right then and there that you were supposed to have been set free, not you losing hours of your freedom. Maybe what they say, some try to say 72 hours, 24 hours, whatever. You should never lose that time. Seriously. And I'm telling you because I know. And the reason why I know is and most of the time this happens with people with warrants, right? So this is my point. When it comes to warrants, no matter what they freaking say, anything that they look at off of a computer is hearsay. Everybody needs to understand that. So if they look at their computer and it says, hey, you got a warrant out for your arrest, and then it shows up and say but they cannot show the claim of the validity of the actual warrant. And they know they wasn't able to have it within their hand and present it to you. They can't do it. So since they can't do it and check the validity of it yourself, then it's hearsay. No matter what they say, they have to have it. And if they don't have the warrant and want to make the arrest, they have to take you directly to the magistrate or to the actual judge who's actually put out the warrant. And the officer who made the arrest has to take him himself. He can't make nobody else do it. See, that's the thing y'all got to understand about due process. Because the officer himself is held to any form of liability that he caused in the deprivation of your rights, specifically on his own actions, right? So this is what y'all got to know. And you don't even got to fight them. Just say, hey, I'm going to comply under protest. That's it. They take your fingerprints and all of that, whatever, it don't matter. Just go and request all the evidence, do a motion of discovery. We suing them regardless. There's no way out of this. But see, this is how the state was to prevent liability, because they know you're supposed to come before a magistrate. As soon as they arrest you, they're supposed to bring you before the judge. It's not no waiting. Justice is swift. I don't care. It ain't about the judge had to go to sleep. No, that's not how it works. Somebody always supposed to be available. Listen, read the constitutions, man. Let me show you this. I'm going to show you what the Constitution say. We're going to go to Alabama Constitution right quick. I'm going to show y'all something. Hey, and they can't get mad. This is what it say, man. We just holding y'all according to what it say. Let's see. Rights of persons accused, due process, unreasonable search, courts. Here we go. It says this. Look at this. It says courts to be open, remedies for all injuries, impartiality of justice. It says that all courts shall be open. Bruh, it does not say all courts shall be open from 5 till 6 o'clock, or from 5 a.m. or 7 a.m. till 3 o'clock or 4:30. It don't say nothing like that. I promise it don't. It says that all courts shall be open. It don't say until. It don't say none of that. It just said open. And that every person for any injury done him in his lands, goods, person, or reputation shall have a remedy by due process of law. And right and justice shall be administered without sale. So shit, we shouldn't even have to pay. What we paying? Administered without sale. Denial or delay. Denial or delay. There should be no denial or delay. Delay. That right there. There should be no delay. I shouldn't have to wait 72 hours. What are you talking about? Is life, is tomorrow promised to you? No, it's not. You know what I mean? You got to realize that. Yeah, all of that's violations, bro. That's why I say if they hold you over any time and you get the case dismissed, they walk in, they know they didn't have that's like listen, man. I just recently watched somebody get I think they took to jail 2017, maybe 2018, somewhere off in there. Anywhere between 2017 and 19. And just this year, they just found them not guilty for not guilty for the murder, that they didn't have no evidence to prosecute. Bro, you knew you didn't have no freaking evidence, man, 6 years ago. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? 7, 8 years ago, you knew that you did not have no damn evidence. How is it that this person gets out of just being released for failure to prosecute? No, not enough evidence. Do y'all see what I'm saying? That's why they have to be able to bring you before the magistrate without a reasonable doubt that they know for a fact they have enough to charge you and literally win. That they did not violate due process of law. They did not do anything outside of the scope of their office to get you arrested. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, holding the weekend, that's false imprisonment. See, we letting all of that stuff go because y'all think that's normal. That's not normal, yo. It's not. Court opens on whatever. No, court is always open. Why is court always open? Because justice is swift. Nobody has to be held. Then they start writing these little statutory codes and stuff and saying stuff. Oh, well, we can give them 72 hours. That shit don't trump law. Ever. Well, we can be lenient. No, you can't. They would have put it in here. You got to understand what this really means. You deserve freedom immediately. If there's no proof, if these things are not done by due process of law in any type of way, freedom is yours. It's not until they figure out that they don't got it and then to release you. No, it's the only time you can come is if you got enough evidence to charge. And then you have to go before a magistrate to decide that. It's not a freaking hearing on how do you plead or this and that. This is why you got to get rid of by way of information. That's the bullshit. They got these felony charges in these cities and municipals and stuff like that, and they all by way of information, not by way of grand jury indictment. The grand jury indictment knows that it has enough to charge you with, and they went also to the DA and the grand jury have decided that they have enough evidence to charge you. Now they come pick you up. They put a warrant out, and they pick you up. That's how it's supposed to go. Not by way of information, and your ass is sitting there, and then they come in and ask you how you plead. What you mean? And then you get it dismissed for failure of prosecution and all this type of stuff. The officer didn't show up or all. That's bullshit. It's got to cost you for that. We're not playing that type of game. No, talking about court ain't open till Monday. Yeah, you can change that. If you get on their ass about it, due process. Read what the Constitution say. All courts shall be open. It don't say closed. It has to be open. Only thing I can say is y'all better hire enough judges and magistrates and they pull different shifts. That's what the hell we supposed to be doing in the first place. Nah, y'all close it talking about these holidays, and the only reason y'all start closing it down is because of this bank shit that y'all put up, centralized banking. That's the only reason all this shit started closing. Real shit. When they came up with banking holidays, they start closing down. Yeah, you got to sit because it's a federal holiday, and you knowing that you're not guilty. And that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to understand. Y'all got to charge them that, even if a statute does not trump Constitution. I keep saying that. Justice is swift. You see what I'm saying? Is it right for them to hold you 48 hours, 72 hours just for you to know they already violated due process of law? They don't have enough evidence. They don't have enough anything. And then they get to decide, and then you wait those times, and then they bring you before the judge, and they say, oh, we don't have enough evidence to prosecute the situation, case dismissed. What you just say? And you held me for, why you couldn't get your ass up out of bed? You could have did this days ago. If you miss Thanksgiving with your family or whatever the case may be going, this is why y'all should be suing them instead of just walking out talking about, man, I beat the case, man, case dismissed. No, lawsuit on their ass. Because, yeah, you was at home eating, I wouldn't, and I was not guilty the whole damn time. You knew you ain't have jurisdiction. Somebody had a vendetta or whatever against you. And they used the law in order to put you in that type of situation. This is serious, yo. Happens a lot to a lot of people. So that's why I say, make them pay. Make them pay. And I'm telling y'all this, 95% of the people that you think that just because they're your family or whoever, your friend, I promise you, they are going to choose that job, that badge, over whatever type of relationship that you have with them. So don't be thinking it's cool because you know you went to school with Joey. Joey don't give two shits. Joey is happy he got this job, and Joey just is ready to take you all the way down through there. So just know. Just know. It's a real thing. They love their job. And you know what? It ain't their fault. Because they put on their badge to operate according to the statutory laws and enforce those laws. And that's what they do. It ain't their job to not enforce them. It's the people's job to make sure that they don't cross the boundaries, and when do, oh, we got something for you. We got some fire to put on you. Yeah, we got some real fire to put on you. So that's where we at with this. I just want y'all to overstand, and know that. You know? Yeah, he like top flight security. Yeah, they'll die for it. They got a whole brotherhood for it, and which I think is dangerous. I don't even think, like, how is it even possible that there's a such thing as a police fraternity? That shit shouldn't even exist. But it does. Why does it exist? Why does a brotherhood have to be established? And to establish yourself by signs and symbols, and now you look like an incorporated gang. And it's like, the crazy part about it is, it's like, if somebody do something to an officer and the officer dies in that, and the officer is basically in violation. So let's just say, and I'm just being for real. Let's say that, and this is just a real situation because I see it happen a couple times. Like, let's just say that the officer sees, let me think. Okay, scenario, because this just happened to one of my friends. Right, so he basically was, traveling, got pulled over, whatever, and then they tell him he got a warrant out for his arrest, and said something about violation of probation or something. But his probation was already over. He had already done everything, got the court order that is finished, all of that. They just ain't took it out the system. So what if he would have requested for the warrant to be present and for him to validate that he got a warrant out, right? And let's say that the officer didn't do so. And let's say that he showed the order, showing that, hey, man, look, this is over with. I don't know what that warrant means. And the officer like, I don't care. It says you got a warrant. I'm taking you to jail. But the officer also sees the actual the actual court order coming from the judge saying it's over. and then he still proceeds to try to take you to jail. And then let's say that he ends up like, all right, busting your window out. And then the person takes the gun, he has a gun on him. The officer opens up the door, boom, he grabs him, hits him a couple times. The dude literally in scared fear for his life, and then he shoots the officer. The officer dies, he pulls off. Now you got to chase. And then these other officers are chasing him, and then they find him, and then they kill him. He's never going to see a day of justice at all because they're definitely going to kill him. You see what I'm saying? You see what a gang does when you got this brotherhood that you're choosing as a emotional brotherhood over the actual law itself? You're not even going to give this person a daylight a chance, and we know that. We've seen it too many times. We've watched you literally chase people at the endangering other people on the road and communities, literally flying just to put over 1,000 bullets in an individual. We've seen that numerous of times. So should that be allowed? It's my point. That shit should not exist, bro. At all. It should not. So, and I'm just being for real. Like, when we sitting around chilling, whatever, that's cool. But once you put that badge and stuff on, I don't trust you. I don't care who you is. I'm going to treat you the same way I treat them. I do not trust you. Because I know if you around the situation, you around them, you're going to be like, man, I ain't got no choice, man. I got to do this to you. Yeah, I ain't got no choice. I got to do this to you. I got to do this to all y'all. I got y'all too. I'm going to be the same way. So that's why I say we have to make sure they swear they fear for their life and use excessive force. That's because they try to do that public safety shit. But also, you got the right to bear arms against anybody, foreign and domestic, against anybody that tries to come against the republic. And that means your rights and the law itself. We got that right too. Now, is it more looked upon for us to have it than them? No, it's not. But they try to make it look and paint it a certain way because they want you to be in fear. But fear, anybody that ever tries to rule by fear is going to lose it. And when you lose it is when the people gain knowledge and wisdom of the law themselves. You can't put those people in fear because now you're going to be putting yourself in the situation. And the people will definitely come after you because they already know you've used fear. And using fear is also to it's excessive. It's going to violate. So I'm just being real, man, about the situation. Face the reality of it, and a lot of people don't want to be. But this hurts us when we don't. We can hold them accountable, but we got to stop letting them slide about anything. Right? Statute of limitations in Alabama is 2 years for defamation, 2 years for malicious prosecution, and 6 years for false imprisonment. Yeah, that's according to the statutes, but yeah, I don't even understand why somebody would even want to wait that freaking long. I mean, you should be on their ass this time you get out. But at the end of the day, if other things have taken place for you not to be able to do that, then there's always equity. So here we go. It's real, it's real, it's real. But I just want y'all to know it's a situation that you guys, the only way that you're going to get over this is that we really become more into the law. We let them get away with so much. And this is why I say they'll try to interpret this. It says the court shall be open and that every person for any injury done him in his lands, goods, person, or reputation shall have a remedy by due process of law, and right and justice shall be administered without sale, denial, or delay. Y'all, do they sell it? Do they sell it? Is justice administered without sale? Because, I mean, what the hell is a filing fee of $400-something? I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know. Especially when you have the right to petition you have a right to petition. We shouldn't be having to pay a damn dime. So let's say you don't have the money, you can't do that. And then denial, you cannot be denied or delay. So what's the delay? Them telling you we don't do court on this day or this day, all that's considered delays. All of it. Justice is swift and justice should be given immediately. But people forgot that. We think that entertainment is more. We think that these little man-made holidays is worth more than a person's freedom. We think that a certain hour of a time or a day or night is worth more than a person's freedom. And that's wrong. I mean, because why would you do that? Why would you spend any moment? But just think about anything can happen at any time and you lose that opportunity to be present or make it. I mean, yeah, you can use the property if you want to, but I'm just saying that shouldn't even exist. You shouldn't even have to state any of that shit. It doesn't matter. But they doing all of this because they're utilizing it upon a commercial basis and not as you as a living man who is making the petition. Because you do have the right. So you can do it. I mean, it's possible you can do it. It don't change anything. But my point is, it just shouldn't exist. It shouldn't be a thing. Like, I could just read a couple things in here about, just in here, that it says proceeding against person by information and grand jury not required in misdemeanor cases. So the person, that no person shall for any indictable offense be proceeded against criminally, okay, by information, except in cases arising in the militia and volunteer forces when in actual service or when assembled under arms as military organization, or by leave of the court for misfeasance, misdemeanor, extortion, and oppression of office. Otherwise than is provided in the Constitution, provided that in cases of misdemeanors, the legislator may by law dispense with a grand jury and authorize such prosecutions and proceedings before justice of peace or such other inferior courts as may be by law established. So they just told you they should not be doing felony charges, literally. Should not felony charges by way of information, but they're out here doing it. And that's the reason why if we don't say nothing, then people are being wrongfully prosecuted. Wrongfully. Procedure is everything. But if it's not done right, it's over. Okay? So when a state is allowed to prosecute someone by information instead of by a grand jury, it's only if it's classified as, they're saying, if it's not a felony. So if a person is accused of a crime that is legally classified as an indictable offense, usually a felony, they cannot be prosecuted unless a grand jury indicts them, just like I said. So a grand jury indictment is constitutional protection. It forces the state to prove a group of citizens that there is a probable cause before a person is put on trial. All right. So the state is allowed to skip the grand jury and proceed by information, basically a written accusation signed by a prosecutor in these limited scenarios. So when the person is in a militia or voluntary, military forces, when the court gives permission and the offense is a misdemeanor. So public officials can sometimes be charged by information instead of an indictment. So, and it says, and the big one in the misdemeanor cases is the legislature may pass a law that allows prosecution without a grand jury in lower courts, right? Like municipal or justice court, but it can't be a felony. So if it's a felony, it has to be. Felonies require a grand jury indictment. Misdemeanors do not have to go through a grand jury. The state legislature can choose to allow them to be filed directly by prosecutors in municipal or lower courts. But here's the thing about this situation. It could be a misdemeanor, but if it still violates due process, okay, it doesn't give them the right to have a trial by a bench trial if you request a trial by jury. Does not change that. So it's really up to you. Just because they put you in a lower court does not mean you have to stay there. You can exercise certain rights, whether it's a misdemeanor or not, because it's still going to deal with certain of your freedom and liberties. So understand that. Due process does not go out the window just because it goes into that particular court. So remember, no grand jury equals no lawful felony prosecution. But if you're charged a misdemeanor, the state may be allowed to proceed by information if the legislature already passed a law authorizing it. So remember, that is a statutory, but that statutory law itself cannot still supersede the actual Constitution. Okay? So public official misconduct, the state, it can proceed in a misdemeanors, information about before a lower court. So we do know that. Any questions? While we right here with you guys. Gratitude. So make sure y'all know that. But they out here doing it, and we allow it. That's true. Anybody who took a plea deal, they are making the state constitution stronger than the U.S. Constitution. Yeah. So now we're down, and he's out there doing it. That's true. I've seen him, and I think the girl's named Jessica something, but that's what they're doing. And it's true, though, because most of these municipal courts are out here charging you guys with felony cases, and they're doing it by way of information and not by grand jury indictment, and the city is the one that's locking y'all up, holding y'all in jail for the months to years in a city municipal. That is freaking insane. And I can imagine, man, the county jail is rough. So I know the city got to be rough. And sometimes the city and the county be together in certain places. So it's rough. You know? How can you counter it on the misdemeanor side? Because it's a bench trial. And you got to know this. Any prosecution, no matter what the prosecution may be. All right. So first and foremost, if we look at it like this, we can let's go to the U.S. Constitution right quick. Let's show you something. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So let me go back to what you said. Bench trial. All right. So you got to understand rights of accused in criminal prosecutions. All judges have taken the oath to the U.S. Constitution and the state constitution, right? So, and it says in all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed. So it said all, not some, but all. Okay? It didn't even say misdemeanor. It didn't say any of that, did it? It said all. It didn't say, oh, if only felony cases and not, yeah. So it said all. So therefore, what we do in order to activate the Sixth Amendment here upon the state, then we got to go do this. So we go back, and then we go all the way down to the 14th Amendment. And the 14th Amendment, it literally says that nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the law. So that equal protection of the law is the Sixth Amendment still. All, you still got that right. In all criminal prosecutions. So if they say, oh, well, violation of traffic codes in this state is a criminal act. Okay, say less then. So let's go to court. Because we finna get this dismissed up out of here real fast because you don't even have the power. I have a right to a trial by jury. It's going to cost y'all some freaking money in here. You don't have it. So I need you to move this to the competent jurisdiction. If you do not do so, then you can give judicial notice and things of that nature as well. Right? And then when you get up to the next court, you can do the same thing to them because, well, they're going to have an interest in the case. The judge is. Who are you paid by? They're going to say the state. Okay, well, it says the state of Alabama versus such and such in a traffic citation here. So since that's what it say, well, here we go. You can't sit up. You can't. Does the state pay you? Yep. Well, you can't sit on the case. Are you and the prosecutor both paid by the state? Yep. Okay, well, here we go. Y'all can't sit on the case. Yeah, you can't be the judge and adjudicator and being paid by the same people and also the beneficiary of it. Yep. Know that. All right? Conflict of interest all day. But you got to know that. This is why the power is supposed to always be in the people. We are never, listen, how is there any separation of powers if we're going to say, all right, guys, you get to sit up there and you get to judge us too? No, you don't. The people is the judge. The judge only gives a sentence. And he's judging. Judge just means referee. He's the referee of the court to make sure that the court follows due process. That's it. And give a sentence. He's not there to do anything else. If the judge does anything else, his ass is practicing from the bench. Do y'all get that? Do everybody in here get that? Yes, you can challenge jurisdiction if you find some type of violation and get overcome probation. Yes, you can. You can do that. But seriously, you got to know that, guys. Like, the judge can't do anything else. He can't speak. He can't get no information. He can't do nothing but make sure everything goes according to the court rules and procedure. He do any, and that the rights, etc., is protected of the parties involved. That's it. Referee. He can't go out there and tell you how to shoot your shot, how to make a motion. He can't tell you to do this. He can't say anything else. I'm telling y'all that. And you got to know that. That's the reason why ignorance of the law is inexcusable, because the law is for the people to know and right and exercise. And when you exercise their right, then it's the job duty to protect that right. That's it. It's the judge's duty. The judge's duty is to protect that right once it's asserted, because it's a part of the Constitution. This is real. Yeah, of course. But if they try to make you plead, then you got to understand that the first thing you do is this. If you do a motion to dismiss for lack of jurisdiction, first and foremost, if you're going to challenge jurisdiction, then you basically need to already be able to prove that they don't have jurisdiction. And then they push the burden of proof on them. So anytime you're challenging, you got to say why. What is the specific reason? And this is why we're going to challenge the court's jurisdiction, because, well, the court don't have the power. It could be violation due process of law. It could be a lot of different things that we can look at that can literally be the reason why we challenge jurisdiction. But you have to have your facts and evidence to show they already don't have jurisdiction because they lost it. Now the burden of proof on them to establish the jurisdiction again because they don't have it. You know? And then after that, if they move, let's say that they deny it and they deny your motion or whatever, then they're going to ask you for an affirmative defense and stuff like that. You got a choice. If you know they still don't have or haven't proved jurisdiction, or however they did was just vague, then now you can go to a higher court. You can literally oppose to both the next highest court and the Supreme Court and the Attorney General itself. You can let everybody know that you want a writ of prohibition from any of these proceedings, because this procedure is going to cause you harm of your right to due process of law. So that's it. You do a mandamus. You do a writ of mandamus or a writ of prohibition. You do not have to wait and sit in their court and wait just to do an appeal to get a remedy that you want to happen. You don't have to do that. Don't sit there that long. You can stop it right then, right? So do what's necessary. Remember, so the Constitution does not need to be interpreted, guys. It means what it says and say what it means. If you read it and you understand it that way, then that's how you should operate it. And you shouldn't let nobody go by in between that ever, because they will try. They will try to do it they will try to interpret the Constitution to fit their statutory law, if that makes sense. Don't let them do that to you, because it don't. They'll make it seem like that. And if you don't rebut it with something, then they're going to say that you considered it to be so. You got to rebut. You got to have objection. That's the reason we did the power of objection class in season 7. So season 8 is going to be even better, though, because we're going to go into a whole lot more. So I just want you guys to know. Hope you guys learned a little something about this today. All right. Don't forget, for those of you that are interested in getting the trust set up, I do that as well. Right now, it is half off. So go to InGodWeTrustAcademy.com and you can check us out there. All right. And you can apply for the trust set up. If you don't want that, then there is a declaration of trust on there. You can do it yourself. Still help you out. All right. So to those of you that got to me, according to the birth certificate reference and stuff like that, somebody said, I'll read that in a second. For those of you that are interested in the birth certificate situation and met me based upon that and are here for that, we still have the sale for the 2 classes, Define, Trust, Pop-Up class, and Remedy and Rebellion. You actually can still get those at $125. Actually, one of those classes is just worth that by itself. So do know you got that opportunity to do so, and it'll show you exactly what to do. Still on the website. It'll do it at checkout for you guys. All right. Somebody said, my son's case was dismissed back in March 2025. The prosecutor accepted my motion to dismiss, but the clerk verbally told me he tossed it out and did not file it for the judge to read. Plus, the police took 2 months to arrest after the report was filed. I don't understand what you're saying. You said it was dismissed, then you said the clerk threw it out, then you said the judge read, then the police took 2 months to arrest after the report. I guess. But I guess you won the case. Congratulations. Let me say that. All right. It won't let you message me directly. Why not? How much do you want to join what class? Because my classes are free every Mondays and Wednesdays. So just DM me and I'll send you guys the flyer so you can get on there for that. It won't? Well, I'll just try to hit you up. Or send me an email. Admin at InGodWeTrustAcademy.org. The 2 for $125, yeah. You just go on InGodWeTrustAcademy.com, go on the website, click on Remedy and Rebellion and Divine Trust Pop-Up class. I'm going to say it again. Remedy and Rebellion and Divine Trust Pop-Up class. You pick those 2, put it into the cart. It'll do it at checkout for you. Well, congratulations, Carolyn. Glad you did that. That's dope. Dope to know. All right. We also, guys, got 3. We got Lawful Money class here. The Lawful Money class is December the 13th. November the 13th is the end of the early bird special at $150. After that, it goes back up to $200. You're still available to get that. So if you want to know more about Lawful Money, how it applies, and how myself and others has used it, you can. I wish to sue for damages. You surely can. But also, guys, Lawful Money, if you get this today, it automatically comes free with 3 ebooks. So Creditor Slayer, it comes with, what else? What was the other ebook? Killing the Presumption of Death and Foreclosure. So you get those 3 ebooks for free. All right. And don't forget that we still have the 2026 Toyota Camry giveaway coming February the 21st, 2026. A donation of $10 of your grace, guys. You know, get to receive something nice, right? A beautiful golden ticket, and for you to come to the event. All right, so that's what you can do. Now, if you get 2 of those tickets for the event, you guys are going to be able to get an ebook of your choice, as you just seen, Killing the Presumption of Death, Foreclosure ebook, or the Creditor Slayer ebook. Either or. You get 3. You get 6, you get all 3, you get 10, you get all 3, plus a free work session class of your choice. All right. Hope everybody truly understood what I just said. If not, inbox me, DM me somewhere, and we'll get you guys up on something. Dang, that's crazy. But if you wish to sue for damages, I have a mastering lawsuit class. You can go and get that right now in GodWeTrustAcademy.com. It'll teach you what to do and how to do if you want to sue. And make sure that you do it right. All right? But always, man, work sessions tomorrow. Tomorrow is work sessions. Don't forget. And if you do, it's on you. If you don't not in class, at least be here by 11 a.m. Central Time, and you'll still be present, and so you can watch from the platforms as well. All right. Appreciate y'all. Always powerful class today with you guys. Powerful session. And you guys hold it down, man. I'll see you guys later on tonight. Peace.